it's like everything was just pushed to make it look like white was nice and black was bad. Black is sin and white is you understand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and then we grow up with that mindset. And it's poison. And I think that it why I love having discussions like this, because I think that it opens people's minds and it helps people to now start rethinking and understanding, life in a different way. But I mean, like, yo, I could just keep on talking and everything. So I'll let somebody else, just.
No, that's good. Can I just share something real quick, Kenny?
No, go ahead.
Because you shared when it hit you. It hit me a while back, but it really re-emphasized to me the fact that this is a global problem. Because I know that we're talking about the fact that, and there is a uniquely an American story around, anti-Black racism. You're going to find the chief examples of that in America. But I want to concede that this really is a global issue. It's a global problem, and I
Absolutely.
think the promulgation and use of white Jesus, as we just talked about, in the Caribbean, around the world, it's a concerted effort. It's and I agree with Chef Schreffler. At the end of the day, I'm a follower of Jesus. If he comes back and he's green, I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but at the same time, what I oftentimes say to people in this conversation is, well, if it doesn't matter what color Jesus was, then why was it so important for you to make him white?
Exactly.
In all the iterations of Jesus, there's some, that's not just a coincidence. There's something to that. And so really quickly, it hit me that this was a global issue. I was fortunate last summer to visit the beautiful country of Kenya. And it was my first time on the African continent, other than spending a brief amount of time in Morocco. It was my first extended trip there, and got to visit the Adventist University of Africa in Nairobi, Kenya, in the capital city. Beautiful campus, had a wonderful time. And they kept telling me as I was going through a tour of the campus about they have like a Bible museum, or like a historical Bible museum there on their campus, and everyone kept telling me, you have to go check it out. There's some awesome artifacts there. You're really going to be blessed, and that is true. There's a lot of great information and stuff there, but the thing that it will be embedded in my mind forever is when you walk up to where this area is, where they have all this stuff set up. There's a huge, and I'm telling you, one of the biggest murals of what they're depicting to be as Jesus that I've ever seen. And then they have angels and then different persons and stuff around it. But the centerpiece of this painting is Jesus, and it was a white Jesus. in Nairobi, Kenya, and I'm thinking this is the motherland, bro. Like this is where the Black root. This is where the roots of humanity start. And even here, this wonderful big mural, and there's a huge, depiction of a white Jesus right in the middle of that. So. But that's because they've inherited those images even on the continent, and so we have, there's a lot of unlearning that we would have to do to sort of reframe and get back to your original question, what it means to be Black, and positive imagery around answers to that question.